It's a captain's lady.
More like the lady captain, Birdie.
Good morning, Mr. Bowers.
Welcome aboard, ma'am.
Good morning, Pierre Evans.
Morning, Ma'am.
Captain Oates.
Good morning, ma'am.
Here, the mail. Ah, that's the Governor-General's garden party in Sydney on the 23rd. Sir Joseph and Lady Kinsey will be there. And they've offered us their house for the New Zealand tour. Isn't that kind? I almost lost my mind on the trip from South Africa. Hilda Evans is a drivelling hysteric, and Ori Wilson a sanctimonious bore. I'm not complaining, mind you. You simply had to relieve Evans and resume command yourself. Oh, the rest of your scientists turned up last week. Oh, nice boys. And Cecil, what's his name? The dog man.
Mears.
He and Brother Wilfred came through with the rest of the animals. Safe and sound, you'll be pleased to hear. Showing the flag. Showing the flag. Cable. This doesn't make sense.
Read it. The oracle awaits.
Dear Scott, beg to inform you heading south. Amundsen. Dated 2nd of October. Christiania.
It makes no sense.
Get a message to the captain, will you, P.O.? Present my compliments. Tell him I need to speak to him about the ponies before he leaves for his hotel.
Aye, sir.
I'll need them aboard by nightfall, Titus. The stalls will be ready within the hour, all right?
Thank you, Birdie. I congratulate you, Mr. Mears. 5,000 miles and you haven't lost an animal.
Thank you. And Anton Olmachenko, the jockey from Moscow, and Dmitry Gerov, dog handler. They shared the work.
Titus Oates. Well?
As bad as that, eh?
I'm afraid so.
I'll have to ask you to accept that they were the best I could do.
I should have come with you. I should have insisted. These won't do.
I know dogs. That's what I joined for. Scott's seen them, by the way. He declared them first rate. I'll come with you when you see him, if you like.
That's kind of you, but I'll do it.
Captain Oates, sir. Captain's compliments. Says he's occupied with the Governor-General all day, sir. But he might be able to spare you a few minutes later, sir. After dinner, at the hotel, about 9, sir.
again.
The ponies are no good, sir. I thought you should know.
No good. What does that mean? I've seen them myself. They're in remarkable condition, given the ordeal of transport they've undergone.
Come on, try not to be too long. You need your sleep. We're taking cocoa with the Kinseys.
Well, might I suggest that I...
Yes, thank you, Teddy. You'd best get back to the ship. You have your watch. Captain Oates, is there some grudge you bear me? You weren't allowed to choose the animals yourself. Is that it? The ponies are no good. Now, what does that mean? Does it mean I shouldn't take them?
I wouldn't.
Are you serious?
There is not one that isn't aged, wind-sucking, slit, scarred, lame, or ringwormed. There isn't one I'd trust to carry me in a dog cart down an English country lane.
Oates, I'll read your report on the matter when I have the time. For the moment, that's all I choose to say. Now, if I were you, I'd get some sleep. You look all in.
The report is here, sir. I should be obliged if you would take it. Thank you. I wouldn't want their failure to be considered my responsibility. Good night.
The owner's under a great deal of pressure. A bit stretched, you see. This Norwegian thing must be gnawing at him. Victor Campbell showed him a cutting he'd taken from an Auckland newspaper. Clammed up. Wouldn't even acknowledge, let alone discuss it. Evening, Bernard.
Good evening.
Look, I'll see you get the extra rations you asked for to fatten the little beggars up. That's a promise. But I can't ask the owner to hang around here for weeks while you ditch them and arrange for a consignment of army mules from India. It's unrealistic, and we can't afford it. We have to get there, and we have to be first.
Can I ask you a question, Teddy?
Well, by all means.
Is loyalty to the leader the highest virtue? Does not plain reason occasionally override it?
I consider that an improper question, Titus.
Well, that's as maybe, Teddy. One day you may not. Time to bed.
Who is that man?
T.O. Evans, sir. Come on, Evans, grab hold.
Take hold, man!
Get him off this ship. Pack his bags. He's discharged.
Will you cope?
Yes,
If I don't come back, I mean.
I know.
Lately, I've been thinking I might not.
Heroes dream of failure. Which is south? I entrust this my man to your care, and charge you to return him whole and unscathed. I must go up to the house if I'm to find anything at all to wear for this damn farewell dinner. I really want to spend the whole night with you.
Captain Scott, sir.
Is it true that you've been forced to dispense with the services of a senior petty officer for indiscipline, Captain Scott, while you've been our guest here in New Zealand?
No, sir, it is not true, though I can't say that it's any business of yours. We leave for Antarctica tomorrow with a full complement, as happy and determined to succeed as any I've had the honor to command.
Why aren't you taking wireless, Captain?
British Antarctic expedition isn't made of money.
Captain Scott? Yes, but it'd sure help get the news back, eh?
Perhaps you'd care...
Woman, go to bed, you're drunk. This lacks all dignity. Excuse me.
Perhaps you'd care to comment on the rival expedition from Norway and its prospect of success?
I don't think I'd care to make any comment on that subject. I don't regard myself as being in a race with anyone. Plans have been meticulously laid, my men are assiduously recruited, my animals are all in splendid condition. All will do their duty. Thank you.
Not now, Teddy. There's a good chap, eh?
I understand you've reinstated P.O. Evans, is that right?
That is right, Teddy. Strictly on the grounds of his immense value to the work of this expedition. Evans is indispensable, Evans stays. His word will be no repetition. Nothing more to say.
In that case, I believe I may have to ask you to accept my resignation.
And risk the taint of funk, Teddy. Oh, come now.
Oh, I think I have a case to put.
Case? And P.O. Evans?
A seriously defective ship, disastrously overladen, with inadequate pumping facilities, and no replacement officer for the one you sacked for purely personal reasons in Australia. I think I might be able to make something out of that, Captain.
Tell me what you want, Teddy.
Simply, your assurance that I'm as indispensable to this expedition as P.O. Evans, for instance.
My dear Teddy, how can you possibly doubt it? Why, of course you're an integral part of my plans for the assault on the Pole. How remiss of me to have kept you in doubt on the matter. Now I understand the source of your wild and largely unfounded grievances indeed. Shall we go?
Teddy? Forgive me?
Shh.
I made this. I want you to take it with you to the pole.
Thank you. I would be proud to.
I'm sorry I lost my temper. I hate it when you row with the wives. Come to bed, Kay.
I won't be coming to say goodbye tomorrow, Con. I don't want the men to see their leader upset. Leaders must be above such things.
Ice pack ahead, about 400 yards. Come, Paul, 10 degrees.
All 10.
I trust that the new year will bring us better fortune than the old. The weeks wasted in the pack ice will not easily be made up. It is the waiting, the being made to wait when it is not one's fault, I cannot bear.
Captain, shall I take a party of men onto the ice? Have a look around the cape.
I suppose so, if we can't go on.
Sir?
Carry on.
Bay of Waves, gentlemen, where we will enter into our kingdom.
Yes, but what if it isn't land, Chief? This Whalers Bay, we can't set the hut on ice. It wouldn't be safe, would it?
It's land. Ross saw it 70 years ago, Shackleton less than 2. A permanent feature, a land bay.
She's through, Chief.
You said 1 week. It's taken 3 days.
We had luck.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're not. The fact is, nobody has actually landed there, have they? And if it is ice, with the boat gone?
We get our feet wet. Won't be the first time, will it?
Look at that! It's beautiful! There's your barrier, Chief.
Hey, your waves, Master Carpenter.
As you said, Captain.
Get the ice anchor ready.
Now the work begins.
I thought we'd agreed to get the motor sledges off the ice and onto terra firma first thing, Victor.
Oh, it's waiting for petrol, sir. It appears it was all taken off the ship with the others.
The motor sledges are a priority item, Victor. I'll be at the hut if I need it.
Very good. Oh, I've got Abbott keeping an eye on the ice, sir.
Really? Dr. Simpson's the meteorologist. Why don't you contact him?
If you think so, sir. I wasn't quite sure how much practical experience Dr. Simpson had.
It's not really your concern, is it?
Tighten up those traces. That's it.
Ideas?
I think perhaps cubicles. What do you think, sir?
No, I think the seamen might appreciate their own mess neck, Bertie. Get us to me. We might use a provision case as a bulkhead. They could be used as personal cupboards as they empty.
Oh, very good, sir. Yes, I'll work on the details at once.
Put my little den here, would you, Bertie?
I beg your pardon, sir. I got those provisions here, sir. Where would you like them?
BF, Flashley.
Right, sir. Morning, sir.
Morning, P.O. Get us soaking, did you?
Went in right up to the knees, sir. Tiny little hole, too.
You better get yourself dried off. Where were you?
About 100 yards from the ship, sir.
Get a signal off to the ship. Unload motor sledges at once. Time of the essence. And right away, if you please.
I'll do it myself, sir.
It's not a bad procedure, Bertie.
What's up?
Waiting for petrol.
Captain's orders. We've got to get ashore.
It appears that getting frightened of the state of affairs, Campbell got out a line and attached it to the motor. Then, manning the line well, he attempted to rush the machine across the weak place. Half a minute later, nothing remained but a big hole. The actual spot where the motor disappeared was crossed by its fellow motor with a very heavy load only yesterday.
Be seated, gentlemen, please. I'm now in a position to announce the composition of the various expeditionary parties for this season. The main depot-laying party of 12, which I shall lead, I propose to lead a little later. First, I must deal with the eastern party and the disposition of the ship. Lieutenant Campbell will lead. Lieutenant Pennell will drop the party off in King Edward Land,
and then take the Terra Nova on to New Zealand for the winter. Speak, Mr. Campbell, for I see something is troubling you, unless it's simply Clissold's cooking again.
I should like to raise the question of protocol. Should the Eastern Party by chance encounter the Norwegians, sir?
If the Norwegian is here at all, he will undoubtedly base himself on the other side, most certainly the Weddell Sea. As my own work has shown, Mr. Campbell, there is but one spot on this side of Antarctica from which the pole can be reached, and we're in it.
Captain! Captain, come and have a look.
Who are they? Could it be Scott?
What if it is Scott? Ahoy there! Ahoy there! We'd like to pay our respects to Captain Amundsen. Is that possible? If the captain is not there, may we wait on board? We are members of the British Antarctic Expedition. Victor?
Good morning, gentlemen. Come and have some breakfast in our new home, Framheim. Oh!
Well, of course, we lost the best part of 3 weeks, wasn't it, Penny? Yes, 3 weeks in the ice pack. Did you find it as tiresome, Captain?
We found a good route. 3 days.
How long altogether, sir? From Madeira, I mean.
4 months. Pretty well to the day. We didn't stop anywhere. So.
That's about 16,000 miles.
It's about.
I don't know if anyone is interested, but there are 3 Britishers headed for the ship.
It's all right, Johansson. The British are our guests. Come and meet them.
Forgive me, are you the Johansson who went with Nansen?
I am.
It's a great pleasure to meet you, sir. Lieutenant Victor Campbell. Would you realize who this is? This is the Johansson. You know, Johansson and Nansen, the heroes of the farthest north.
How do you do, sir?
Hello. Lieutenant Rennick.
Hello.
This is indeed a pleasure and a great honor, sir. Well, perhaps you'd care to join us for luncheon in the Terra Nova.
Do you have wireless?
Wireless? No.
It's a question of messages, Captain. I'll be only too happy to telegraph them on from New Zealand.
Do you find the ponies can work out here?
Oh, I believe they're doing as well as can be expected. Of course, they're not exactly what you call untested. Shackleton reached 88 degrees 23 years ago.
But ponies and dogs, it's different speed, different food, different care, different handling.
I believe the Navy can handle it, Mr. Amundsen.
I'm sure the Navy can, Lieutenant. I imagine Scott has use of the motor sledges for his principal work.
That's right. As a matter of fact, we've already put one of them on terra firma.
Terra firma, huh?
Well, you're going to have to take us further along the coast, Penelope. What's worse, you're going to have to break the news to the owner about these chaps. I'm glad I don't have to see his face, I can tell you.
They'll give a good account of themselves, I fancy.
Seasoned men, all of them. They know what they're doing.
knows why they're here, damn them. 60 miles nearer to the pole and Scott isn't.
Find out what you wanted?
A little.
Are they ahead?
Maybe. They have a motor sledge on terra firma. Does that mean on the land 400 yards from the ship or 400 miles further south on the Beardmore Glacier? It's all ice between. In any case, we start to lay our depots at once. We'll need to make 3 runs. Starting small, then building. Hansen, Presterud, Johansen, you will come on the first run, down to 80 degrees south. After that, if things have gone to plan, we'll make 2 further runs, this time as a full complement. 8 men, 6 sledges, 36 dogs. By my calculations, we'll need a minimum of 2 tons of provisions out on the barrier to make the pole and back. I won't be happy unless it's 3, and most of that beyond 80 degrees. Perhaps as far as 82, or even 83.
Nobody can doubt the importance of supply lines. But 82, 83 is there and back. 300 miles and more. There could be risks. We must not damage the chance of winning next year.
We do not know this place. And next year, there and back, it's 2,000 miles, and every step out is unknown terrain. We have much to learn of ski and sledge, animals and men. We must know the nature of things.
It makes sense to me.
Cooper, what's happening?
The cylinder might be cracked, sir. Could take some time.
That's it. We'll do it all with the ponies on our own backs. Pity. Really aren't proving very successful, are they?
Here, Lashton, give us a hand with this,
Thank
will
you,
you?
Uncle. Come, off you go, Titus.
Good luck, sir. Go. Bye, good luck.
Come on,
Afternoon, sir. Hey! Hey! Bastard.
How long have you been here?
An hour and a half.
And you left 2 hours after us? You're driving them too hard. You'll exhaust the poor beasts. Please go slower.
It's their natural speed. They like it.
What the dogs like is immaterial. They'd kill each other given half a chance. I would be obliged if you wouldn't assist them. I need them. Go slower.
One of the motor sledges is already on terra firma. 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 Terra firma.
Let's put it on top! Away from the loose dogs!
Things are not as rosy as they might be, Mother. We are handicapped by lack of experience. Scott having spent too much of his time in an office. He would 50 times sooner stay in the hut seeing how a pair of puttees suited him than come out and look at a pony's legs or a dog's foot.
Definitely 3 miles on this one.
That one's just under. I'll have to look up in the book. But I can't tell for sure till the sun comes out, sir. It does feel right, though.
Might as well stay here for the night anyway.
Bloody well.
I withhold my opinion of the dogs in much doubt as to whether they're going to be a real success. But the ponies are going to be real good. The dreadful weather, meanwhile, puts all thought of pressing on out of the question.
Fine, Captain. Oscar, you all right? Keep going! Mears, pull these dogs off! Get out of it! You're crazy out of Hold it, buddy! That's it. Take it! Down! Down!
It's pathetic, Bill. The poor beast, it's horrid, just horrid.
Mine is pretty lame as well now.
I think we've asked enough of them. You best go back tomorrow. Take Dmitri and Kahan with you. keep going with the rest of them. Come on.
I need the gun, sir.
Associations of ideas are curious things. Sauce Hollandaise suddenly came into my mind.
No reflection on you, soldier. But I believe all the ponies will be lost if we continue. Consequently, I've decided to depot our supplies here and return to base.
We are still 11 miles short of our target.
Can't be helped. I'd like the animals ready for departure this evening.
I don't believe turning back will save the ponies, sir. Would be a grave mistake, in my view, not to continue.
If you'd let me put Weary Willie down, he'd feed dogs and men for 3 whole days.
I've had more than enough of this cruelty to animals, and I'm not going to deny my feelings for the sake of a few days' march.
I'm afraid you may regret it, sir.
Regret it or not, my dear Oates, I've made up my mind like a Christian.
One more, sir. Right, sir.
Only one, sir?
Thank you, Birdie. Shall we go?
Aye, aye, sir.
Yeah. Good.
You were right, Captain. 23 miles, now on 82 degrees exactly. Pretty good, eh?
2 more than I ever thought we could get.
It'll do. Tomorrow we'll unload and put out the marker flags. 3 miles each side of the depot. The work's done. We can go home.
then. Another 2 miles. Each way.
2 miles?
Yes. This is not the place to take chances.
Well, we have done our best and bought our experience at a heavy cost. But no one will say we have not done our best.
A message from the ship, Captain.
The ship? I don't understand. Outrageous.
I hate this. Amundsen's appearance is not my fault. I know nothing about it.
It's all right, Trigger. Go and get yourself some chocolate. Not good, eh?
The man should be arrested, Bill. God damn it, he's virtually trespassing. He's just out there across the bay. That was going to be ours. Half a mind to go and shoot the bugger myself. How dare he?
Tonight we say goodbye to the sun. When it returns, we will be ready and waiting. We are well, we are fit, and we have 3 tons of supplies a good way south. We have given ourselves a chance. Lycka till. Lycka till. Lycka till.